overriding emotion coming off the pitch against Bristol? What was it?
Disappointment. I think we didn't do ourselves justice. I know the weather had a part to play in it, but they also had the same weather as us. So, yeah, I think disappointed in that and a few wrongs to right this weekend.
It was a good team on paper. It was good preparation going into the game. So what did go wrong?
You know what? We spoke about it after, and I think it was down to, we've had 3 weeks off, missed games through the Doddy Cup and stuff like that, and I think a few boys were a bit rusty, but like I say, it's not really an excuse for us. We're professionals at the end of the day, and we should be clued up enough to go and perform on the pitch, but it wasn't good enough.
So coming away from it, what lessons have been learned from Friday night?
I think it's just those top 2 inches. I think it's obviously sticking to game plan, playing the conditions, seeing how the game unfolds and really sticking it into them. So I think Saracens is going to be a different animal on the weekend, but like I say, we've wrote a few wrongs here and we're right into it.
Yeah, we'll come on to Sarries in a little bit, but on a personal note, nice to get back on the try scoring sheet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but then I got held up again, which is a nightmare, but such is life.
One of those things. Talking personally, it's massive congratulations, obviously. Second kid on the way. It's going to be a few months for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know how that's happened.
I mean, we won't go into detail on camera.
I might have to ask my wife a few questions, but no, I'm really excited. 2 kids, I mean, who doesn't want them? Who doesn't want them? Sleepless nights, it's class, I love it.
Let's focus on the rugby, shall we, anyway. How would you rate the season so far from a Falcons perspective, from a personal perspective as well?
From a Falcons perspective, probably a bit underwhelming. I think we've showed in drips and drabs that we actually can perform. We actually are a really good team. I think our biggest downfall is that we're not consistent with it. Personally, obviously, I was out for the start of the season and come back into the end, and I'm enjoying my rugby at the minute. I'm enjoying playing some minutes, and long may it continue.
Saturday, big day down in London. Sarries, is this arguably toughest test in Europe right now? Sarries away or not?
Yeah, definitely. I think it definitely is. I mean, they're not at the top of the table for no reason. I know they might have a few players missing due to England, but the thing about Saracens is that they've got strength in depth. So it's a massive test for us. Something that we've been ripping into in the sessions, trying to emulate what we'll be doing on the weekend, and I think we're in the right place.
Yeah, I was going to say, obviously, with it being such a tough test, what do Falcons have to do to cause what would arguably be an upset down there, I suppose?
Yeah, I think watching the Leicester game, I think you've just got to front up. You've just got to go at them hard from the off and last as long as you possibly can. I mean, it's always going to be a game of scoring tries. They're always going to score some points, but it's about who can stick in the fight the longest and who can be the most physical.
Is that it then? Is it down to the start? Is it down to getting the intensity in from first whistle?
I think it is. I think a massive game planning for us is starting from that minute 1 and going all the way through to the end. So yeah, it's just, you don't have time to wait. You've got to get into it and you've got to start fighting.